Hi Leo, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your Love and Romance reading for December 2017. Leo, I'm sure you already have heard me say this on other videos, but I have already released the more comprehensive Love and Romance reading for October, November, and December. It's a longer reading. This is an adjunct video to be used for extra clarification, but if you want even more guidance, you can listen to that one as well as the one I did for November 2017. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Today I'm drawing one card from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. It's a beautiful deck, and that'll be for the overarching theme for the month of December 2017. And then 3 cards from the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reid. One in the position of what you're meant to do, not do, and what we can look forward to regardless based on the overarching theme. And then as a bonus for everybody, I'm also drawing 3 cards from the Sensual Wicca Tarot, looking at your sex life, to put it bluntly. All readings are available as well on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, and Stitcher. So you can download the app and listen to your readings on your phone or when you're running errands, whatever. And also I have gift cards available on my website for the holiday season. They're up all year round, of course, but if you're looking for a holiday gift, you may want to check that out. Okay, so Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Love and Romance, December 2017. I'm Leo Rising, so it's always fun for me to do Leo. Success! End of reading. What a beautiful card. Ah, I love it. All right, let's just see what else is going on here. So the overarching theme for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, during the month of December is this idea of success. It's a beautiful energy. There's even an exclamation point, so things are going very, very well for you. Whatever you have been working upon in love, it looks like there is a lot of bountiful energy supporting you here. It's really, really lovely. Let's see what you're meant to do based on the success, not do, and what you can look forward to regardless in love, Leo. Now remember, success doesn't necessarily mean that if you are single, you will automatically be coupled, if that's what you're looking for. But it does look like you are successful in the internal work you're doing as well, beginning to shift patterns. You know, maybe you're still single because you're not quite ready to step into a relationship, bringing in some older patterns that you are working, your soul is working to help you shift before stepping into a partnership, a divine partnership where you feel it's very reciprocal, supportive, loving. So let's get the cards. Oh, there's still one more on the table over here. Oh, 2. All right. Here we go. Okay, Leo. Let's go. All right, so what you're meant to do or start doing, we have the 6 of Water. Interesting. What you're meant to not do or stop doing is we have the Transformations card in reverse. That would be the Death card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And then we have the Moon card reversed in terms of what you can look forward to regardless. And we have the 10 of Water under the deck. The penultimate card of contentment, joy, the happy family, happy friends and family card. Lovely, lovely, lovely energy. Goes beautifully with the success, this idea of the successful culmination of the work you've been doing. All right, so Leo, based on the success card, I'll show it to you again. It's such a beautiful card. It just pops with so much energy. We have the 6 of Water. The 6 of Water energy here does speak to sweetness. It does speak to children as well. It speaks to people from the past returning. I always hesitate to say that because people start to get on guard, like, oh no, who's coming back? Or, you know, don't worry about that. But it does feel like there may be some successful conclusion to someone from the past return. This is what you're meant to do and start doing, is open your heart to older patterns. As I mentioned very early in this reading, I mentioned it specifically for single folks, but also for people who are coupled, successfully ending older patterns. You know, this is what you're meant to do. You're meant to look at past patterns past relationships, possibly. Maybe not in the physical, people coming back in the physical, but their energy returning for you to look at and begin to open your heart, possibly older patterns in love, and be kinder about them. This is what you're meant to do or start doing. And if you are coupled, it may not necessarily be about patterns even, but it's about more of a sweetness as opposed to the full out passion, rip your clothes off kind of energy. It's more about the sweet, nurturing, kind energy, a gentleness is what you're meant to do and start doing. Now what you're meant to not do or stop doing is we have the transformations card in the reverse. So here it is in the upright. And here we have it in the reverse. So you need to let things end that need to end. You know, the transformations card in the reverse is about, this is what you're meant to not do or stop doing. Well, first of all, I'm going to say it this way. It could be that you may be trying to end something prematurely that still has the ability to be saved, let's say. We have this idea of things returning, right? Maybe in the past, you tried to end something with someone prematurely, and here they come back around again, and you're meant to kind of give it a second chance. Not so much give them a second chance, but give yourself a second chance to open your heart and be more loving and gentle and kind to yourself. You know, sometimes we have to let things come back in so we can feel that sense of closure. So it may have been that what you're meant to not do is end something prematurely. And it could also be, with this card in reverse, that what you're meant to not do is stop something from ending. It's like you're hanging on to something too long, and you just need to let it go on its natural way here. So you're going to have to feel it. This is a general reading for potentially thousands of people. So identify it within your own life. Did you try to get rid of something too quickly? And maybe it's coming back in now. You're meant to invite it in, to allow it in, to be sweet and kind, and see what happens. Because what you can look forward to regardless is the moon energy in reverse. Secrets being revealed. New information coming to light here. You know, it's sometimes, this is why it feels to me like maybe there is something that was, a door was closed possibly too soon, before you had all the information. You know, this is what you can look forward to regardless. And it does look like with these things being revealed, whether you're single or coupled, you may hear of something, if you're single, that maybe someone from the past comes in, or a pattern comes in, and you realize why it came in. You know, maybe you have a recollection about something, or maybe someone from the past their energy does return to you, and you hear maybe, you know, they had a crush on you the whole time. And you're like, wow, you know, I thought that door was closed, and here it is. You know, and you have a second chance kind of thing. It's success. Things are working out. So you have to kind of have a mindset like, no matter what occurs, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to come out on top here, if that's the way you want to look at it. And we have the Ten of Water. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So lovely energy for you here, Leo. Remember, what you're meant to do or start doing is open your heart to the past. Open your heart to more of a nostalgic, sweeter kind of energy. Again, it could be an individual coming back in. It could be representative of a pattern of where you used to be, maybe more open-hearted before you got jaded in love. And then we have this. Again, I've read it two different ways. It could be that what you're meant to not do is close the door too early on something, prematurely, or it can show up also when you don't let something end that's really meant to end. And regardless, something is being revealed here that is to your benefit, that will help you. Again, it could be that someone had feelings for you all along. We just don't know. We'll find out together, shall we? in the month of December. What's under the deck for you? Unlikely. Well, first, that'll be a message for some of you, because if indeed it was that, you know, you're hanging on to something in the hopes that it would come about, you didn't let it end. You kept thinking, it's going to finally change. He or she is going to finally change, or we're finally going to get on the same page. And you're hanging on. For those of you who this applies to, it's unlikely that the two of you would get back together or stay together, or the situation would change. Again, it's a general reading, so use your own powerful deep knowing and intuitive abilities to understand where this plays out for in your own life, as well as your powerful intelligence, emotional intelligence. All right, so let's look at the physical intimacy area for you, Leo. And you may want to look at your other readings on love, the longer one for October, November, and December, and possibly even the one for last month for November, and just see how it all ties in together. But if someone does come back from the past, and it could be someone with whom you never actually got a chance to get together with, but you knew of them or you were friendly, or it could be even be an ex, possibly. You're meant to give them a chance. Give them a listen if they contact you. Okay, so in terms of the bedroom, or wherever you engage in that kind of play, we have what you're meant to do is the Six of Pentacles. More six energy here, Six of Water, Six of Pentacles. What you're meant to not do or stop doing is we have the Chariot in reverse. And what you can look forward to regardless is the Ace of Pentacles, the brand new beginning. The opportunity for something to be built upon more stable ground. There is this idea of a return here. Someone from the past returning, things either being ended prematurely or possibly not allowing them to end naturally, therefore preempting a new beginning. So it's kind of splitting for me between those two camps. But regardless, in the bedroom, in the idea of physical and sexual intimacy, what you're meant to do is definitely allow more reciprocity. Open your heart. You don't have to be the one in control. It's an illusion anyway. Open your heart and allow people to give to you. Allow information to come in, to hold it, to hear it, and to speak when it's appropriate to do so. You don't want to trample over anyone. You don't want to try to, again, there's a gentle, sweeter kind of energy here with the Six of Water as a kind of more general. Remember, you're going to be successful. You have this powerful support here. You have the Ten of Water, all this wonderful energy. And the Six of Pentacles is what you're meant to do and continue doing and keep doing is keep allowing more of that flow, so that not only one person is holding the seeming power in the bedroom. Give as well as receive here. And then what you're meant to not do or stop doing is we have the Chariot card in reverse. So first of all, if you are traveling a lot and going around from town to town and have lovers in each town, you might want to stop that for the month of December at least. It's not in your best interest during this time period. And for those of you who are not doing that, this is a more general meaning for this card for you, Leo. Where you are feeling a sense of, for me, it's coming in as control for some reason. So the Chariot card is in reverse is very much kind of you're out of control. It's just you're out of your emotional depth. You don't know what you're doing, and you're meant to stop doing this. So if you're feeling that you're losing control, it's because you never had it in the first place. It's an illusion. Remember, you're meant to create more reciprocity. It doesn't mean that you are weak or that you are going to necessarily be hurt. It's that you are allowing the full force of the universe to come in and support you and help you. Because whenever we are trying to control everything ourselves, it's extremely limited in terms of what the power of the universal oneness can provide and help with. So it's very limiting. So this is what you're meant to not do or stop doing in terms of your physical intimacy. And if you're feeling just like you're swept out, you're just like swept away with everything, you're not able to control it, it's a big indication to you to stop trying to control it. And what you can look forward to regardless here is we have something in love, in the bedroom, that could be very long-lasting, that's trying to be built upon a more stable ground. It goes with a Success card, it goes with the Ten of Water, secrets being revealed, everything coming up. So regardless of what happens, whether you are ending something finally, or you're allowing something to come back in that maybe was ended prematurely, it's helping you to build upon a firmer foundation, more honesty, right? When the moon card is in the reverse, things are coming up. Veils are dropping. You can see things clearly. And with that, you can create something that's more stable, has a stronger foundation, has potential to be really long-lasting. So it's really, really beautiful. And especially in terms of love. In the terms of your physical intimacy, Leo, don't try to control everything and act one way or bail too soon out of fear of intimacy as best you can. Of course, these things are very primal, and our emotions can be very wild, and the Chariot in reverse is a very wild, out of control kind of energy, and you're meant to not do that or stop doing that. And if it's someone who's you're with, who's just displaying those characteristics, you're meant to stop engaging with that person in that way. It may feel, there may be a draw because it might feel kind of wild and passionate, but really it's just crazy. So be aware of that, Leo, as you move forward in the month of December. Very interesting reading. Again, I cannot stress enough. It looks like a beautiful month. Everything coming out in your favor for the most part, not without your work as well. Of course, we're always co-creating with others and the universe, but in general, if you can open your heart, allow things to come back in with a beautiful sense of open-heartedness, it will certainly help, being more reciprocal. 2 6s indicating success, being in the spotlight. Lovely energy. Okay, I'm going to close out your reading, Leo. I wish you much love. I hope it's a wonderful month for you. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to everyone, and I will see you either on your private appointment, if that resonates with you, or you can listen to the readings on the podcast or watch them on the YouTube channel, and the gift cards are also available. Much love.